Okay, so this is a quick tutorial on how to set up our new smart timers for the Aerosping system. And I've just opened up all of the different models we have here on the table. We have one for the US market, for the Australian market, for the European market with 2 pins. It looks like this. And obviously for the UK and Singapore, we use this type of plug. And today I'm gonna show you how to set this up. They're all identical in how they are set up. So first thing you do is you plug it in. You'll notice there's only one button on all of the devices, and that is to use for pairing later. It comes with a tiny manual. It's in the box, it's this big, but if you open it up, you'll see that there's a tiny QR code. So I'll just go through the process, and I'm going to scan this QR code, and you see what happens when I point my camera to it. It gives me a link. I click download. It will now open the App Store on my smartphone, and it will tell me to, oh, what happened? There you go. It will tell you to download the Smart Life app. I've already downloaded it, so I can just open it from here. Once you have registered the app, it will look more or less like this. You click Add Device. Now, before you do that, or I can do that now, click Add Device, and then I choose Sockets from the top left corner, because that's the type of device it is. Now you need to confirm that the device is blinking rapidly. And that can be, with this device, there's no obvious LED button, but if you see there's a button on the side, just above it here, there is actually the LED light. You gotta shield it with your finger. And so if maybe I turn the light off a bit here, you should be able to see. I just gotta press and hold. So now you see the button is blinking blue quickly. Great. So now I've ensured that by holding the button for 6 to 7 seconds. And I press confirm. I key in the Wi-Fi name and the Wi-Fi password of where you are. Note that it only works on 2.4 gigahertz networks. Click confirm. And so now what the device will be doing is that it will be sending your Wi-Fi name and password to the device. It will reboot the device so that it becomes part of your home network. This can take up to 1 or 2 minutes, depending on how close you are to your Wi-Fi, and I guess perhaps even the type of Wi-Fi systems you're using. Just make sure that you are on a 2.4 gigahertz network, because that's the only way it works. Now you see it went to 100%. It's done, it's rebooted the device. It's now asking me to give it a name. So if I click the pencil, I can then call it pump, for instance. So in this scenario, we want to, and then you hit done, we want to use it to control the irrigation of the Aerosping system. So you see I can just click here, and it's going to turn on and off. Let me see. Here it is. I can set a loop timer as well here, and I can basically say I want you to start at 8 in the morning, and I want you to stop at, let's say, 8 o'clock at night. So it just went offline there for a second. It must be my Wi-Fi. So basically, at 8 in the morning you start, at 8 o'clock, at 8:10 at night you finish. In that period, I want you to irrigate the plants for about 1 minute. Okay, so let's say typically I would say 10 to 15 minutes. So let's put it at 15 minutes here. So 1 minute on, 15 minutes off. I select every single day of the week, right? And I hit save. So now the device will turn on for 1 minute every 15 minutes between 8 in the morning and 8:10 in the evening. And from 8:10 in the evening until the next morning, it will be off, because at night the plants don't need any water. So this was all for this tutorial. I hope you'll enjoy this new timer. Thank you.